Okay, so what is a rock star? Let's throw some people out there. Is Joe Rogan a rock star? No. But Joe Rogan is the rock star of podcasters now. Okay? So, in a sense, he is a rock star. But now we got to differentiate between a rock star or getting rock star treatment, but you're not a rock star. So there's layers and levels of this shit. Example. Okay, you bring Bill Gates over to your island, you treat him like a rock star. Now you're all of a sudden attractive? No, no. You're not a rock star, bro. But you're getting rock star treatment, okay? So there's a difference. Rock stars get rock star treatment. Other people get rock star treatment because people are trying to pull the wool over you. Let's put it this way, guys. If you are a rock star and you get rock star treatment, that is just what you're used to, right? But if you're not a rock star and you're getting rock star treatment, you should know, hey, something weird's going on here. Seems like I'm getting rock star treatment all of a sudden. You know, what the fuck? I mean, last week people weren't treating me like this. Now all of a sudden, and I don't think these guys, when they get in that moment, I don't think they have the sense or, the energy is just going so much. Hey, I guess I am a rock star. I guess everything everybody's been telling me is true. I am fucking as great as my press clippings, huh? I'm a rock star. Well, that's where you run into a problem. That's the moment you stopped being a rock star. Just right before you became a rock star, you you fucked it up. Because no rock star really says they're a rock star. You think Keith Richards thinks that Mick Jagger's a rock star? No, no, I don't think so. Keith thinks Mick is the singer in the band. Of course, he's the greatest frontman. Yes, he's a rock star, but to Keith, he's Mick, you know? And who's Keith gonna think is a rock star? That's a rock star, okay? Now, I'm sure when Keith and Johnny Depp hang out together, I'm sure Keith thinks that Johnny Depp is pretty much a rock star. Now, maybe not in the rock star sense that Keith is, but then again, Johnny Depp was Jeff Beck's best buddy for a while. Why? Because Johnny Depp's a goddamn rock star. Now, is he a musical rock star? Well, yeah, actually, I think he is now. I think he's legit. Well, he's always been legit. Let's get that right. Because he started out to be a rock star. Okay. But he was so goddamn cute that they put him in movies. And turns out that rock stars are good at movies. Okay. Think about it. Okay. Another angle. Rock stars that have been in movies. Okay. That's what being a rock star is, man. It's putting on a show, putting on the makeup, putting on the Kiss makeup. Everybody who dressed up as Kiss as a kid, and it turns out, what I'm finding out in over the history is around the years of 1975, 76, 77, maybe everybody was into Kiss, knew about Kiss. There was something going on, okay? Now, Kiss are rock stars, but is there a rock star in Kiss? Not really. Okay. But there are rock stars, but is Gene Simmons a rock star? Eh, yes, but not in the true sense. Gene Simmons is more of a salesman, a rock star salesman, right? Uh, and he also had like a 8-foot tongue. So that'll get you some action. But you're selling something, right? Okay, Gene's not selling his personality and his fucking kindness and his general love for women. Okay, that's that's not rock star. That's salesman rock star. You know, you can't be a rock star. You're born a rock star. Like there's Vince Neil. Vince Neil. You can't be a rock star if the other three guys in your band are bigger rock stars than you. Look, everybody wants to be a rock star. Everybody. Your football players, baseball players, they all want to be rock stars, country stars, whatever it is, you know. Prince is a rock star. Yeah, they don't have cards. Yeah, it doesn't say Robert Plant, rock star on his business card. Like Ringo. Ringo's still a rock star. Ringo doesn't even carry goddamn ID. Doesn't have to. He said he was questioned one time. He didn't have his ID or his passport with him. Do you have any ID? And I said, I'm Ringo. But do you have any ID? He says, look around. Ask anybody you see. They'll look at me. They'll tell you I'm Ringo. Then you will know that I'm Ringo. That's what makes Mick so much not a rock star. Okay? He's a singer. Now, yeah, Kiss were rock stars. Yeah, the band Kiss. There you go. Now, Ace was my favorite. See, now Ace was the rock in their role. But Ace's voice sounded like a goddamn dolphin. You hear his voice once, and it made my ovaries fucking run. Okay. I heard Ace's voice the first time, and I was like, oh, good Lord. Ace was a trip. So we're back to Kiss. Kiss, they are rock stars. They were the biggest band in the world, so therefore you have to be a rock star. But although Paul Stanley, we got a little bit of cold gin, and all his stories, and okay, Ted Nugent, rock star, right? Well, if you want to get mellow, you can turn around and get the fuck out of here, all right?